welcome to another video, and in this video we are going to talk about the ultimate desk setup. Now remember, this desk setup took me a while to accumulate. It was not overnight. I just did not buy all of these things. It took me a long time actually. I remember my first desk setup when I came here was just a box with my laptop on it, and that was fine. That did the job for now. But now this is everything I would want. Maybe a bigger monitor, but where does it stop? Anyway, let's just get into it. Starting with the desk, I have the FlexiSpot EC1 desk right here. The great thing about this desk is I can move it up. Right there, it's going up, and I can move it down. So if I'm sitting on the desk for a long time and I'm feeling like there is no blood flow in my legs and I'm feeling tired, I would just crank it up, and it's just a button. I just hold it on and I hold it down if I have to down it. The best thing about it is, even if I'm 6'2", I can easily keep my hands and I don't feel like I'm scooting over it, and that's the best part about it. There are a bunch of wires right now downstairs which I don't want you to see, but if you want to buy this FlexiSpot, go check it out. I'm going to leave a special link in the description which will give you a certain discount. Go check it out. It's a great desk. I have no complaints with it. It was an easy installation and it's a great desk. Alright, moving on to the chair. This chair is by a company called Autonomous.ai. One thing I like about this chair a lot is the back support right here. So usually in like all of my other chairs, what I've done is I've put a cushion on the back to make it more comfortable. But in this one, there is a back support which just fits right up. And then if I want to move it up and down according to your height, you can do that. And it's pretty good support. I can go all the way back, I can come up, I can move it up and down. Just a regular chair. And again, all of the products I'm mentioning, the links will be in description. Hear about what is this big dinosaur like looking thing? It's the Blue Snowball mic. I've been using it for over 4 years. I lost one, then I bought one again. I've recommended it to my friends as well who do a lot of Zoom calls and they do not want to put earphones in because of mic, so they would just buy this. It's one on the cheaper side of the mics, because mics can cost anywhere between $100 to $200. This is only $50 and it's easy to carry. This clamp is an extra, but it comes with a tripod usually, which you can just put it on your desk and start recording. The reason why I bought this was because I do a lot of webinars and live videos and YouTube videos. Right here I have the MacBook Pro 2019 inches. It is powering this whole desktop, everything here. I have no complaints with it. I've used it for 2 years now. I know everybody is complaining about the keyboard. I've had that issues as well, but the new MacBook Pros don't have that issue. What I'm going to do is spec down the MacBook Pro here. It's a 256 GB SSD with 16 GB RAM, and this machine is a beast. I've edited 4K videos for that case, and also still doing a bunch of stuff, and it has just done great. It's also an expensive machine, so I expect it to do great. If I'm paying $2,000, I'm not going to be like, oh wow, this machine is doing great. No. It should be doing great. Moving on to the monitor, the big one right here, it's the Dell 32 inches monitor. I'm going to leave that link in the description as well. I've had thoughts about selling it because it's just too big and I'd rather prefer two small desktops. But then I realized, like, when you're doing video editing, when you're just looking at screens, a bigger monitor makes sense. I've seen those wide angle, the ultra wide angle ones. If somebody has a hook me up with one, but I wouldn't honestly buy it. You shouldn't also buy the Dell ones right now because they're really expensive because of COVID and everything. When I bought it last year, they were only $180, and right now I think they're going for $400 or so. For the mouse and keyboard, I'm using the MX Master. I've wanted this mouse for a while now, and that's why when I had the funds to buy it, I bought it. It's also $50, so it's a pretty expensive mouse. I've always used like $10, $11 mouses, sometimes the vertical ones as well. But this one, I think the only selling point for me was the vertical scroll. Otherwise, it's just great ergonomic. It's fast, zippy. You can connect it with two laptops. There's just some features which are good that they're there, but you wouldn't use it on a day-to-day basis. At least I would think 90% of the people wouldn't use on a day-to-day basis. The keyboard here, it's a Magic keyboard. It's just the regular Apple Magic keyboard. I bought it second-hand. It was $40. I bought it from a guy in Tucson, and he said he just never used it. It's the good thing about the Magic keyboard is, first of all the keys here are Apple set, so that's one good thing. And I just like the form factor of it. It is so small, so light. The keys are perfect. I like how they feel when you're typing, which just works for me. I've used like some Logitech keyboards, but I just don't like. They're really clunky for me. I know mechanical keyboards are a thing, but I just haven't gotten into that phase yet. Talking about the lamp, it's just an off-brand lamp, nothing fancy here, and it's from Amazon. The bigger thing here is this Philips Hue light. So what I can do here is I can control through my phone right here. Let me show you. I can control the light and change the light accordingly right there. Oh, sorry, wrong bulb. Do you see it? Right there. I can change the colors, and it's nice to have at night, but they're too expensive. Otherwise, there are some knockoffs on Amazon which you can buy as well. So I went for the quality rather than the price, so it works out well for me because they're flickerless. So while I'm filming a video, there is like these lines which comes if you're using the normal LED. That doesn't happen with this one. Up here I have a Logitech camera. The reason why I bought this is so that I don't have to flip open my laptop every time I have to do a Zoom call, I have to do a live session, and this works out great if you just keep your laptop here and forget about it. So this one is on the expensive side. What I'm going to do is I'm going to link a cheaper one which I had before, which is 720p, but it still does the job great. With all the work from home thing, I think having a webcam makes so much more sense. It took me a while to get this one because I bought it after COVID, whole lockdown thing, so every webcam was sold out. But now I think it's available again on Best Buy or on Amazon, and I'm gonna leave that link in description. My headphones of choice is of course the Bose QC35s, the second version. They fit great, they sound great, they sit on your head great. The noise cancellation is great. You can connect with a wire if you're editing and stuff, but I have not used a better headphones. I know people talk about Sony XM100 4th as well, but I've listened to them. They are pretty good, but I just like the comfort of these headphones more. And of course, there's an Indian guy who created them, so why wouldn't I buy them? I usually have some hard drives here just sitting like that, or SD cards. Usually the desk is a lot of clutter, but I have made it clean for now, but there's always like wires and everything going on. I usually keep a diary right here as well to put in notes and just jot down all my thoughts. What I usually do is like if I am if I'm flying out or if I'm just sitting somewhere, I take this out rather than taking my phone, because in phone you always get distracted. So I like to have a physical diary where I can take notes. If somebody's telling me something or if I'm having some thoughts, I'll just jot it down there. That's that. And I think the one thing I missed is the laptop holder. So I put my Mac inside this thing. It's a Omoton. I'll leave the link in the description. It's pretty solid. I don't think I'm going to change this for the next 10 years because you can literally kill somebody from this thing. It's that solid. Like it's just solid metal all around, and you can fit any laptop in it. I'm gonna just keep it right here, and it's pretty heavy, and I just dropped my iPhone again. But I think the last thing would be my earphones of choice. So these are the AirPods, just the first generation, nothing fancy. On Amazon, they are only $99 right now, which is the cheapest I've ever seen them. I think they are coming up with maybe new set of earphones, and that's why they've made it cheap. But you usually have like one or two complaints with the product. With this product, I've not had any complaints. The other person can hear me well. The music on this thing is great. while I'm working out, they wouldn't drop, and as soon as I take them out, they're already connected and ready to go. I can tap in for play, tap out for double tap for pause. They last like 2-3 days usually if I'm using it heavy. If I'm not using it heavy, they will last like 6-7 days easy. The standby time is great. They're small. I think if you had to invest on a headphone or earphone, if your budget is low, if your budget is even $50, I'd rather go 50 extra bucks to buy these if you have an iPhone, because they are just so good. There is a reason why thousands and thousands of people are wearing AirPods now. I gave it to my sister. She has a 7 Plus. Works great with her as well. As that was my whole setup. I have a lot of wires. I still have to do that wire management thing, which I haven't done yet. But for now, this is my setup and this is what I use daily. All of these links will be in the description. Go check it out. Hit the like button if you like the video and subscribe if you haven't. Please leave in the comment section down below which was your favorite product and which you're planning to buy. I'm really interested to know that. That is it. Thank you so much guys for watching this video, and until then, I'll see you in the next one.